Oh my god.
Welcome to the diary room, Avery.
Hey, Diram.
Yes. So, you said you decided this week to you finally want to play the game, finally want to be active. So, how's that going for you?
Um, I feel like I started off just being messy, just to see if like anything would catch. And I feel like a lot of people fucked with me for that because they need something, they need something to cling to in this house because it's so boring. And I feel like that really falls on productions, half. Like I feel like yeah, y'all missed a little bit of the ball with casting. But we move and I'm just gonna try to reclaim the house. Like I can really comp Beast out if given the right opportunity. And I really think I should have won this HOH, but I I didn't know the due date. Um and that's probably my fault, See, I can take my faults just as much as I can give them guys. So yeah. Is there any are you gonna do questions? Because I can't just
Yeah.
speak.
I can do questions, but if you want to speak, you can speak at the same time. Um, but okay, well, let's kind of go through the week then. So, Miss Luca was expelled at the top of the week. Did that name register anything for you?
No, I don't I didn't really know her. Um I'm happy that they can enjoy their real life.
All right, panning out. Um, you went into, you guys had a little group call and you had everyone play to be real or to be messy. Can you kind of
hmm
explain to the spectators, like, what your thought process behind this was, and
Oh,
how you think it went?
so to be real, to be messy is a game that honestly I made this game like maybe a year ago, and normally I just use it to like wake it up. Like you have to wake up stuff sometimes. Did I make that up or did I get that from somewhere? I might have got it from somewhere. Let me not go on the record lying, but I made this game. I brought this game to Discord to try to get more insight because people not only tend to get comfortable once other people are a little messy, they all start getting messy. And I realized a lot of things. Like I could definitely see the divides and where people stood and who was comfortable with who, you know, through the game. I feel like it opened up a lot for me at least. Because sitting in a call talking to these boring ass people about football, sorry y'all, I got a cold, but talking to these people about football and all this shit that nobody wants to fucking hear. Like nobody wants to hear that shit. At least me. I don't know. Maybe other people do want to hear it, but I don't want to hear it. And I could tell the people who are just kissing ass, like Tyson, Cat, Dissolve, kiss ass, all of them across the board. Like they don't want to say anything to step on feet. Like I get it, we're playing Big Brother, but they just come off boring to me. Boring, and they're like up everybody's ass because you can't pick one person to say like is the most annoying person in the house. You can't pick one person to be like you don't like them. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Right, interesting. Um, so, the secret HOH initially tried to nominate you and Chloe. Luckily got the undercover card, so Justin went up instead. But how did you feel about being targeted? Do you have any suspicions who it might have been?
It has to be either Cat, Dissolve, or Tyson. I did think it was Tyson for a second, but then Dissolve went in the chat and said that if somebody nominated, I didn't see the card, right? So I'm just going based off what people are telling me. Justin told me that something went wrong and he don't know what went wrong. So it seemed like, oh, he tried to nominate the HOH and it faltered. But then Dissolve went and said, if you had the assassination card, if you're nominated, it won't work or some shit like that. So I don't know what the card says. So to me, I'm just going based off like, quick conversations. So maybe I was dead wrong. Maybe I look like an asshole. Or maybe Tyson is the HOH and Tyson is doing bitches dirty work. I definitely think that Tyson, Cat, Dissolve, I think these are the type of people who would run in this alliance that was created, the majority quote unquote alliance. Do I think Dissolve wants me to go home? No, because I think Dissolve thinks I'm probably like so crazy that he can use me somehow, or he just genuinely doesn't want to vote out people who are active. which is stupid because if I'm active but I'm coming after you, clearly I'm coming after you. You should want to put me out the house. So I don't understand how these people are playing. It doesn't make sense to me. Nothing is adding up, but I'm gonna figure it out.
All right. Well, the power of veto occurs. Miss Sky wins the veto, uses it on Justin, and Daydrage puts you back up. So, kind of, how are you feeling about Sky winning veto and her choice, um, and that you were renominated?
I feel like Skyly. I feel like Sky is for the girls. So I feel like Sky using the veto was no shade. I do think that I was going up. Like as soon as I didn't get picked for veto, I was like, okay, I'm going up. Like clearly the card said I'm safe from initial nominations. So I knew if I didn't get to play for veto and I didn't win, I was gonna go back on the block. Um I don't feel any type of way. I think Justin will save me. I think Sky will save me. I think Zoe will save me. So them using the veto how they used it or whatever the situation may, it doesn't really pull me this way or that way. But I know who I'm targeting, and I'm gonna keep saying their names. Logan is. Ooh, let me not start. Go ahead. You can ask the next question.
Crying. So now that you're on the block next to Chloe, kind of have you started counting votes? Who do you think your votes might be to, survive this week?
Supposedly, I'm gonna stay no matter what. Supposedly, they're all gonna vote out the inactive. Supposedly, um, or at least says dissolve, and I think dissolve runs it. So if dissolve says he's going to vote in the active, I think they'll all just follow suit. I think Zoe has some pull. Zoe said she's saving me. Justin will save me. Tyson will save me. Well, not Tyson. Ugh. What's her name? Sky. Sky, I think, will save me. So that's like what, three, four, and then I think everybody else is a bunch of followers. Like this house is a bunch of followers. So Logan follower. Um, what's the other boy? Tyson follower. Um, Jake Outcast follower. Like Jake still be kissing people's. I don't understand. Let me not speak on nothing I don't understand yet. Actually, let me figure that out before I say anything.
All right. So you did suspect that there was perhaps some type of boys alliance going on that you weren't invited to, and
Hmm.
you you made it a point to make sure you went to everyone's one-on-ones and
Yeah,
let them know, hey, I know you're a part of this. So
yeah.
kind of what was your thought process with that?
I made that alliance up. If there is a boys alliance, I was just lucky. I made that up because I'm bored and I feel like they are working together, whether they're in an alliance or whether they're not in an alliance. Y'all are all kumbaya. You know what I mean? So I made it up to cause some tension, and then yeah, I'm gonna go press people about it because I want to see what they do under pressure. I pressed cat. I pressed dissolve really hard yesterday. But I feel like with cat, I was trolling. With dissolve, I feel like we was really having a back and forth, and he's trying to like convince me of something that I'm not gonna go for. But cat, I was just pressing her buttons just cause I wanted to see. I just like to see what people do under pressure. I'm pretty confrontational, if I do say so myself. And cat wasn't giving nothing. Nothing. Dissolve gave a little, but still nothing. I don't think I intimidate Dissolve though, which it kind of scares me because it's sort of like, oh, you should be intimidated. I'm saying your name, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not scared of these bitches. I'm ready to get in the field. If they keep me, they're dumb because they should be evicting me. Um, they really should. They really should because I can really win shit, and I'm gonna really start winning shit. So yeah, don't hold me to that though. If I flop again next week, if I survive, but yeah.
All right. Um, so going, if you were to manage to survive this week, let's say going into next week, you win HOH, who do you feel like you're looking in the house like, I really want to get these people out right now?
Oh, I think it would be a cat versus dissolve type of week. It would be a cat versus dissolve, or it would be a dissolve versus Tyson. The thing about it though is that Zoe made it a point when we made up that whole who can go well together. Like if I'm making up this a boys alliance, who she kind of was like, oh, don't put Tyson in it. So I feel like Zoe's pretty close to Tyson. So I think I would lean more toward a cat and dissolve, just because I think rubbing Tyson the wrong way even more won't get me any cool points with other people. But I'm gonna ruffle a few feathers. They'll know it's me, and I'm probably gonna tell everybody it's me.
Crying. So who do you think you're looking at in the house right now of like, you're really trying to be allied with these people? I'm assuming Zoe's one of them.
The whole thing about Zoe is I'm working with Zoe right now because she gave me the opportunity and she was down for the mess. But Zoe was also somebody who everybody was claiming they best friends with. So like, I think Zoe's just using me to stir shit up because she's bored. But I don't think Zoe, like, longevity wise, she's not gonna fuck with me the long way. She's gonna fuck with me the short way until I'm messy, until I fit her agenda. Then the moment I'm on the block and it's like, oh, Avery can go for real, you know. But we'll see. Who? So who? Wait, the question was, who am I fucking with? Um, um, mm, I feel like, oh my god. So Nicole and me, we have somewhat ties. I saved her in the previous game, so I don't know if I fuck with her though. Like I don't know if she's for me for real. But I do feel like she was genuine the other game, but she was genuine because I did something for her. So I don't know. I feel like that's what I'm moving off of. Like, yeah, I fuck with Nicole. Like, she's the last person I would nominate as of right now. Do I fuck her? Do I trust her? I don't know.
Um, no, so that answers that. So you do have some fan questions.
Hmm.
So someone wants to know, to be real or to be messy.
Uh-huh. To be messy.
All right. There wasn't a follow up. We just wanted to hear your answer.
I'm
Period.
screaming.
So one question is, if you survive this week, what is your strategy?
I plan to win everything, and I'm more than capable. That's my plan. No, for real, I plan to win some. I want an HOH. I want to solidify something, a group. And I think Justin, Zoe, like there's a few people I could pick out. Maybe Nicole, who can be like a for real structured group, and we move from there and just dominate. These bitches are boring. Like I hope there is a majority alliance. Like imagine there's not a majority alliance. Like y'all are so boring if Dissolve is not lying. That's so boring. But yeah, I hope there's a majority alliance. That's all I hope that I could go against.
Okay. Um, who is the biggest threat in the game and why?
That's Dissolve. That's Dissolve. I think he's set up really well. Even if there's not a big conspiracy, I think he's cool with all the bros. He's cool with a few of the girls. Like he probably has the best social, if not Dissolve Cat, in my eyes. If not Cat Nicole. Should I continue?
No, that's good. Um, and if let's say you were marked for assassination in the future, who would you assume the assassin would be?
Damn, it could be any of them. And that's genuinely my answer. It could be any of them.
Gag.
I feel like a lot of them will put it on me. The first thing I was gonna do is jump down Justin's neck because I thought Justin lied to me. Why would you say you was gonna put up somebody and don't put them up? But yeah, I don't really trust. I don't have any like. I trust people, but I don't trust people. You know. I just said nothing, but it meant something. If you get what I'm saying.
All right, fair enough. Well, that's all the questions I have. But oh wait, hold on. There is one more. Um, if you this was answered. Sorry. Um, all right. Well, then I guess that is all of the questions. So so yeah. But thanks for doing this, Avery. We're glad to hear from you, and
You're
keep doing your thing.
welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to my bad bitches. Yeah. That's it.
Crying. All right. See you, Avery.
All right, see ya.